Hello everyone. How are you doing today? We have our live analysis and trading coming up on NatPrime FX, sponsored by NatInvestments Dubai. Hello everyone. How are you doing today? Um, Welcome, NatPrime FX. My name is Nathaniel Akuride Abimbola, and I'll be your host today. Today we are going to be starting with fundamentals. As you can see on my screen, we have the trading view and we have gold to trade for today. But gold is the product we are going to be trading for today, but we need to still check on our fundamentals first. That is like a ritual we'll follow before we start the day. So on my screen, you can see we have lots of news today. We already had the Euro German CPI, which I mean, the same thing as forecasted, 0.1%. We have the euro, we have the CAD news, we have the USD news coming out in about 28 minutes. I should refresh the page um to make sure the timing is right because I was on the page earlier. Yeah, so in 28 minutes we have USD news release, not too much of a volatility news. It's a 2-star news according to investing.com. Yes, so we have the euro, we had the euro already, CPI news, which is a very good fundamental to trade gold. That brings volatility to gold, XAUUSD. And this very account we are trading is $100,000 account that we already started trading. It's a live account. We already almost doubled the account, but this is our first time trading live on the account. So um, it's it's a good thing. Welcome. We just want to share with you some technicals and some price actions that we use to get our profit or to make money from the market on a daily basis. My style of trading is a day trader, scalping if you may. Also, we have the company portfolio is divided into a couple of parts. We have some long-term investment, we have some short-term investment, but today we are going to be handling daily scalp strategy to milk money from the market on a daily basis. And our product for today is gold. So now I'm going to be going into technical analysis and viewing the price action. And as you can see on my screen, we have a couple of lines already drawn. This was from previous days. So I think what I'm going to do first is clear the lines. Let's remove all the drawings so that we can have a plain line. Then we go to the higher time frame. There's something that I always like to put in mind, that the market is fractal. This helps us as a day trader to understand our buyers and join the buyers on a smaller time frame. Quick in, quick out, 15 minutes tops. We are done with our trade. So for today, this is what the Euro USD is doing on the 4 hours. We can see it is a bullish market. The 200 moving average is obviously facing the up front. The 50 moving average, which is the blue line, is also facing the up front. But from this day, April 25, up until today, we have a little bit of range. If you can see this, I'm going to draw the line out, and we are actually at the price action is presently at the level of resistance, so we are going to be very careful. Right now, we are bullish, obviously, but that does not mean we are going to be entering bullish on the lower time frame, because right now we are just on the larger time frame trying to understand what we need to do on the lower time frame. If you have any questions, make sure you use the chat panel um on YouTube, where I'm going to be reading all questions and I'm going to be answering all questions also. So on the 4 hours, we have a range. The price has approached the resistance, and we're going to be going to the 1 hour, which is one time frame below the 4 hours, just to see what price is saying and where we need to come in. We already have a demand, a huge demand on the 1 hour, and price is literally breaking structure. We are not going to be jumping in. We are still going to take our time to analyze the lower time frame from the 1 hour. So the 1 hour is telling me it's bullish, and we are going to be joining the bullish trend from what I can see here. On my right hand side, you can see my phone. Then the MetaTrader 1, the MetaTrader 4, you can see my phone screen showing the 1 minute chart time frame on XAUUSD. You can see the RSI just below the screen. We have an overbought, came down to the middle side. We have overbought, came down to the middle side. So literally, we are already overbought on the 1 minute. But on trading view, I would like us to go again to 15 minutes, which is still showing a very bullish continuation pattern with volumes supporting it. As you can see, we have volumes here. We have volumes here, though a lower volume compared to the last volume we had. But you can see the red candles volume, not really much. That means the bullish bias is still very much active. So we are most likely going to be tilting towards the bullish side, as I welcome you to join on our live trade analysis. Not just analysis, a live trading session. New York Stock Exchange just opened. So that means we have bigger players on the market hitting the buys, and we are going to be taking a chunk out of their big pockets for our own profit. This is the 15-minute chart. I would like to go again to the 5 minutes, making sure I'm getting all biases right before we hit the sells or before we hit the buys. Right now, it's showing a bullish momentum. So that means we are still for the buys. But if we are for the buys and the price already broke through the last resistance, which is $3,443 per ounce on gold. So where is our take profit going to be? That means I have to go back to the upper time frame and check for another resistance that might be above the last one we just drew on our chart. So we have another one here, which is the highest. I'm going to be using the body, not the wick, and this is a 4 hours time frame. So by the time you go on the 1 minute time frame or 5 minute time frame, you are actually going to have a lot of space for price to move, as you can see. So right now I'm preparing to get onto this trade. It's going to be a quick one. We have just 30 minutes. We are already 8 minutes into the market, into the time that we have for this trade. But we are not rushing also. What matters is for us to make sure we get results. We are results driven and not really going to rush into the market, because at this point, when the price already broke the last resistance, turning the resistance probably into a support line, we're going to be waiting again for price to tell us exactly what to do. And as you can see on the 1 minute, it's pulling back gradually. Sorry, I'm going to be using the phone briefly so that I can shift. All right, now we are here back again on the screen. The 1 minute chart is clear. We have the 1 minute also on the trading view, and it's pulling back. We are waiting for the best opportunity to get on the buy side. Probably price coming back to the 50 moving average or the 200 moving average before we hit our buys. I expect price to do something like this. Brush. I expect price to do something like this, or come down deeper, touch the 200 moving average and something like that. The deeper it comes, the longer it might go. We are not here to predict the market. We are here to follow whatever the big boys are doing on the market. We don't have that much money to move the market like Warren Buffett or BlackRock or institutions, but we have enough money to milk out of their profit for our own gain, and which is what we are going to be doing. So today, this is what we are going to be trading: $195,096. We are going to be trading on probably, I have to do the calculation, but if you want details on how to calculate your lot size, you would have to join our Telegram channel where we are going to be sharing with you educationally how to calculate lot size, what time of the day to trade, what we look for on our fundamental analysis, what pair to trade for the day, and why you should trade the pair for the day, you know. So on our Telegram channel, we do this. You can follow us for more analysis. Right now, we are going to be going in for 10 standard lot, waiting for price to give us confirmation on when to get in. Right now, we can see the pullback, just we said earlier. We're waiting. The pullback came back into the resistance line. That means the resistance has not turned support yet. It depends on how price reacts back to the resistance line. That would give us a better confirmation. So before then, if you are trading with us live today, I don't know. I've not been checking the YouTube to know if anybody is live yet, because we started the trading session a bit late. We gave the signal out that we're going to be trading live a bit late, but I just wanted to do this and keep it online. Then I thought, again, the team was like, why not share it online that you're going to be coming online, and which I think it's a good idea. So if you're already here with us, you can say hi and make sure we know that you're following. Now we see the momentum on the 1 minute with the candles trying to like react back to the resistance line. We are waiting for our best confirmation. Our best confirmation. Our TP again will be at, our TP for today is 3,485. 3,485. Our stop loss, depending on the reaction we get right now, we can't just put our stop loss this far or this far. And for a day trader, you can go into the market or hit the buys or the sell as many times in as much you have the capacity for the stop loss. Make sure your stop loss is well calculated. Don't just guess your stop loss. Read the price action. Know from where you get a very good reaction from. For now, we are looking to buy. That means we are looking for trap sellers, people that are on the sell side, exactly what the 1 minute already did here. Our stop loss now we can put at our stop loss now we can put at, let me do that calculation first. Stop loss at 3,438. 438. Yes, I think 3,438 is our stop loss, which is something around here, which was where the price really reacted from on the 1 minute chart. Remember, we are trading the daily chart. We are going to mark it. We are not in the trade yet. Remember, we are marking our stop loss and see what price action does going forward. If it gives us permission to go to get into the trade, that means we'll keep our stop loss at 3,438. we get into the trade as close to it as possible, and we expect price to go up going forward. So that is what we are looking at. I hope you're also preparing your trade. If possible, you're online with us. But this is exactly what we want to do now. We are going in at 10 lot size. 10 lot size. It is 5:45 p.m. in Dubai. We are trading live from Dubai. And we're also monitoring the news coming out in 14 minutes, which is going to give the market a bit of a momentum. So we are not just getting in randomly. We are getting in at a time where we know that once we get into the market, we have power to push the price towards our direction. This is how we make our profit from the market on a daily basis. We're watching the price action. The price action already touched the 50 moving average. It crossed it down, approaching our stop loss line. Remember, we have not gotten into this trade. We expect price action to tell us exactly when to get into this trade. So now the price already touched the stop loss. Let's see how it reacts. The last time price got to this point, it came down and reacted very fast. Okay, so very fast breaking structure is 3,435. So now we can adjust our stop loss again. We have not gotten now. The first thing you have to make sure you save, the first thing you have to make sure you protect is your capital protection. So that means make sure your stop loss is quite perfect before you get onto this trade. Now, at the end of this session, I'm going to tell you exactly how to make more money, not just from trading, also from the rebate. For people that does day trading for a living, there are so many ways to make money from trading the financial market, not just profit from your trade. I'm going to be giving a bit of bonus on this before the end of the session. But for now, we are focused on our trade. Now, you can see the way price is reacting from the stop loss we had. Now, we are thinking to get into this trade, but waiting also at the same time to make sure we are not in a rush. Now price is reacting, but I mean, if price broke down 50 moving average, it might also get to 200 moving average. Remember, we mentioned earlier that we expect price to touch the 50 moving average before it reacts, or it breaks down to 200 moving average before it reacts. So right now, we still have about 12 minutes to news. We are waiting to see what the market is going to do. We are not going to predict or dictate to the market. We are going to be watching what the market is going to do, and we will join in the process. This is very important. Patience. While you are waiting patiently, you have to make sure your number one assignment is to make sure you protect your capital by having one of the sharpest stop loss. As a day trader, you can afford long, big stop loss because the trade might take you out one time, two times, even three times. But once the trade goes in your favor, you are going to be seeing about 5 hours, sometimes 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours. That is 10 risk to reward. And that is one of the benefits of being a day trader. It is a very fast market. If you know what you're doing, you also make fast profit. Now you see the way price is reacting from the line we had as our stop loss. Now it seems like the buys are resuming, but it is still within the sell zone from the last candle that dropped with volume. So we are waiting also. We have about 11 minutes to news release for US dollar. So if I would like to know what you do at times like this when you're just waiting and you can't take a trade, what do you do when you're just waiting and you can't take a trade? Let me see. What do you do? What do you do? Talk to me. People are already online. I can see like about some people, a couple of numbers watching live. What do you do when you're taking a trade and you're waiting? You've not activated the trade yet, but you're waiting. You can use the chart. What do you do? What I do is I keep my eyes on the chart. As a day trader, I dedicate at least 2 hours to my trading to read price action, to make sure before I get onto this chart or onto this trade, I am at least 80 to 90% sure that price is going to move in my direction a bit. That a bit is going to give me some profit. Also, taking 10 lot size on close to $200,000 account is going to give me some rebates. So for the day, I make some profit for sure. This is what I do. I make sure I stay glued to the market. I continue reading price action until it is my time to activate the trade. And I manually manage my trades. That means once I get into a trade and the price goes my way, I move my stop loss now logically, calculatively, not just moving it. I move it to stop to break even. That is my point of entry. Just in case the market decides to reverse, I'm going to be out of the market with no loss at all. Meanwhile, I will be making money already from rebate, because once I click 10 lot size, there is a rebate. That means you're going to be making some money. Right now, I think we are going to be getting into the trade, keeping our stop loss very close. We're going to be getting into the trade, keeping our stop loss very close. So we said our stop loss will be 3435. 3435. 3435, which is about here. Which is about here. Oh, sorry, I was busy with the trade, and will you trade Euro USD trade as well? Well, I would have loved to trade Euro USD trade today, but my gold session or my gold analysis is giving me a better price action and technical analysis. So I'll be sticking with gold for today, but after I get into the trade, make some money, of course, I'll try to check on Euro USD, of course. I'll try and check on Euro USD also. So, but for now, we are still going to be sticking with gold and see how we can get some money from gold. This gold, because we did gold analysis first, not euro analysis. But yes, that's a good question, because fundamentals also support Euro USD for today. I mean, we had 3-star news, as you can see on investing.com. We had German CPI, and we had lots of Euro news. This is very impactful for Euro, and again the USD. So Euro USD, if you are on Euro USD also, yes, you are on the right trade. You are not doing any mistake. But for today, for this session, for this very live trading, I'm going to be trading XAUUSD gold, because it's giving me good vibes. It's giving me good structure. We have a good pullback with volume. We have USD news coming out in about 6 minutes, and we already had a little bit of break of structure. At least I'm expecting price to come back to make a double top. So I'll be sticking with gold for now. We have not entered yet. We are waiting. You see, this is why you have to make sure you pay attention to everything you're doing. The stop loss we had earlier, remember, it's a 1 minute chart, and it's a daily it's a daily trade. So we have to just be smart. Don't rush your trade. Adjust your stop loss as much as you can, as many times as you can. Now we can see what the buys are doing again on the 1 minute. We can see the volumes and the increase in volatility because it's 5 minutes or 4 minutes plus to news release. I'm expecting price to bounce back on the bullish side. So I'm sticking with I'm sticking with gold, XAUUSD, like I said. Stop loss. Stop loss at 3,432. Stop loss at 3,432. Now the trade is going to, on the 1 minute chart, the trade is going to try to attract you and pull you in to have a larger stop loss. As you can see, we already have a large. If I get into this trade right here, my stop loss is right here. This is a lot for a 10 lot size. It's a lot. So that means by the time, at the point I want to get into this trade, I might have to adjust my stop loss again. But for now, we are watching the news in about 3 minutes plus. We want to activate buys on gold. We want to activate buys on gold, and we're waiting patiently. No rush. 3 minutes. I really do not like to trade 2 minutes before the news or 2 minutes after the news, because then the market is very busy and so much of indecisions and all that. But right now, we need the volatility also. We're just going to make sure we keep our stop loss very tight. So should, in case you have 1 or 2 tries before the trade goes in your position, you are not out of market yet. We just activated our trade. Now we are watching live. We are hoping that our stop loss is not too long or too big. The news is in about 2 minutes. We are in for the buys. We are expecting the market to pull back up. Three, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2 is our stop loss. Three, 4, 3, 2 is our stop loss, which on the MetaTrader, it's about 3, 4, 3, 2 is here. Yes. So we're expecting this news in about 2 minutes. News in about 2 minutes. One minute, actually. Again, we are actively managing our trades, not rushing. We have 1 to 2 more tries, tight positions. News released already. We are waiting for price to activate. We want to see what price can do. So before then, let's try and see what Euro and the USD actually did. Okay, but the USD didn't come out. They didn't give us numbers for Michigan, 1 year inflation and all that. They didn't give us any number. So we are just following price action on 5 minutes and 1 minute. We're expecting price to go back to at least make a double top. At this junction, once you get into the trade, you just have to sit on your fingers. Patience is key also. Patience is key also. I need to adjust the screen here. The price will test you. Price action. Remember, you're dealing with the smartest of the smartest of the smartest people in the world. So you don't expect it to just be easy. So, but all you can do for yourself is make sure you protect your downside as much as you can. Do your technical analysis, read your price action, follow the news, let the price tell you where they are going to or where they are heading to. And I think you should be okay with that. Right now, the price is still stalling on the 1 minute chart. We are just waiting, seeing what we can do. Right now, we already got into the chart. There's not much we can do apart from manage our downside. So if the market keeps going down, we'll cut our risk and wait again for re-entry. But right now, the market is just stalling on a very minimal space. We're waiting to see what we can do. The MT4 is on 1 minute. The trading view is on 5 minutes. Our stop loss is at 3432. The price is approaching our stop loss, and we might have to get again into this trade. I think we got stopped out already. We have to go again into this trade. That's a $6,000 loss. But we are still in this market. It's a day trading. You have to know exactly when to re-enter. If you have to re-enter, you know. If not, you know what to do. Stay out of the market. Now, on the 1 minute, the RSI is approaching oversold, which I think all this is market manipulation to hunt stop loss. Again, we are going to be activating the trade in a bit. Stop loss at exactly the price now goes up. Stop loss at 330, 3430. Now the market is on the 200 moving average, just as we expected it the last time. Though I was in a hurry to get into the trade, but still, we are according to plan. So from the look of things, it seems price respected the 200 moving average instead of the 50 moving average. And now we are back to the top again. We are already in this trade. Our last stop loss was 6,000. Now we are back again 3,000. Watching the trade closely. At least we're expecting price to make a double top. At double top, we're going to be getting out of a position. If price decides to continue, we might hold the second position. But for now, we are holding positions. Yes, stop loss hit at 3432 after it respected the 200 moving average. Are you also live on this trade, Itesh? If you're live on this trade, kindly say I. Yes, so like we said the other time, after price broke the resistance, it touched the 50 moving average with force. We expected it to come back to the 200 moving average, but we got into it a bit early. Like I said, it's a day trade. You must give yourself chance to make at least 2 to 3 mistakes before price goes your direction. That means if you have a stop loss of, for example, $1,000, you divide $1,000 into three, so you can have at least three stoppages before you can join the trend. But make sure your trend goes according to, make sure you are in line with the major trend. That's what matters the most, you know. That's what matters the most. We still have a very good confirmation on the 5 minutes that we are going to be going back to the top. The 1 minute is also retracing with a bit of volume, especially the RSI giving us that it is already oversold. So I expect this in another couple of minutes, 5-10 minutes, to go back to at least make a double top. If you're back on this trade, definitely you should be covering up your first stop loss. Okay, Aitesh, I'm with you. If you have any question, kindly use the chat medium. I can see all the chats. And also, I dropped our Telegram channel link on the chat already. You can see that. You can decide to follow us also on Telegram channel where we share live trade signals twice at least minimum in a week. Also, we have a very good community where we teach ourselves, not just me. We have a lot of experienced traders there. that shares their thoughts on a daily basis. Let's see what gold has for us today. Okay, so you're on the Euro USD trade and it's flowing. Amazing, iTech. I've not, like I said, I've not even touched the Euro price action, or I didn't even check the chart on Euro today. I prefer the gold trade, and we are on the gold trade. Good job, iTech. The price again is approaching our stop loss. So many busy time today. I think we have our second stop loss already. Now we are going to be waiting. No need to rush to get back into the market. We're going to have to wait and see what the revert. Really, on the 5 minutes, the price just got to 50 moving average. I need a fast reversal before I get back onto this trade. Yes. Second stop loss hit on XAUUSD at 3430. XAU is testing patience. Well, we always say this, they will test your patience for as long as you can remain in the market. That is why you have to diversify. You have to make sure you reduce your risk per trade as much as you can. So when you finally get onto the trade and it goes your way, then you would make this back definitely. Daily, you have to pull out profit, not losses. Daily. But at some point when you do business, it goes your way, it goes negatively first. But if you can stay in the business, do not die. That is it. Make sure you don't die. If that makes sense. Make sure you do not die. We're going to be getting in again. I think this is another reversal. We're going to try one more time, see what we can get back from the market. stop loss this time at 3425. 3425. I need to adjust the screen from the MetaTrader. It's getting a little bit outside the screen. The market will not just test your patience. The market will not just test your patience. If you are not logically calculative, the market is going to test your account balance. So make sure whatever you do, no matter how many times you get into the trade, you are alive for as many times as the market is ready to test your patience. Because if you have a very good analysis, directionally, the price would still get back to your way and even further. But if you're already out of the trade by maybe over leveraging, then you are going to be out of the trade already before you know it. Now we're waiting for the market to react. Um, 3422. Now we're waiting for the market to give us another stop loss level. Hopefully, it's not going to get back to that before it reacts back to our double top. We're waiting for the market to react and give us another stop loss. Our next stop loss will be 342400. 3424. 3424. And now we are going to be getting into the trade again one more time. Because once the trade moves, it might actually move very fast that you might not be able to catch up again. So on the 1 minute, I'm expecting price to pull back into the 200 moving average, something like this, to the top. This is what I'm expecting. I need to clear this chart again. Now the price is going our way now. We are expecting the momentum to continue. We're still monitoring the price. We're still with the trade, making sure we might be moving our stop loss just to make sure we protect this very trade. For now, we are still holding. We have good positions on the open side for buys. How's your trade on Euro USD going, Itesh? How's your trade going on Euro USD? Please make sure you drop the snippet of your trade for us on our Telegram channel so we can learn also from you, possibly. Since we already have you on our Telegram channel anyway. So the gold trade is still on our side. We are watching closely, seeing what we can do together. We're expecting price to still push back. Price action is giving us that price might still go back to the buy side, so we are holding positions. Let me check on price on the hour time frame, 15 minutes. Let me see. We have a good pullback on the 15 minute. Let me delete this so that you don't get confused. The 15 minute is telling us that it respected the 50 moving average. The 5 minutes, the 5 minutes is giving us a continuation candle now. Let me go to the 1 hour. 1 hour had a very good pullback, respected this support and resistance. We have the demand, we have the risk supply premium zone, and now it's respecting it. So we're still holding for the buys. 3 minutes. We're still holding position on the 1 minute chart. Now, I think we can close some position um, to make sure we secure some profits. And let the rest slide. So today we are down 9,000 waiting. We are down now 9,000. We're already 7,000, 6,000 plus in profit. We're waiting for about 2,000, then our daily profit for today. All right, great. It's covered for my loss in XAUUSD. Great, great. XAUUSD is also pulling back. I checked the Euro USD chart just now. It had its own pullback also before going back up. XAUUSD is also having its own pullback, and we're expecting it to continue to the upside. If you can manage your money, your risk management, if you can do your risk management properly on a daily basis, you can make 10-15% of your total account easily. But you have to understand what money management is. So when you take losses, generally in business, in real estate, sometimes you buy land in a location and it depreciates instead of appreciating. But that does not mean it is not going to appreciate if you did your primary assignment and good money management once. You don't just put all your capital on a land that you're buying in a new location. You don't even understand everything about the location, but you put all your money in real estate. Your money can get stuck for 2 years. So that is one thing with the virtual market. It is very liquid. No matter how much you buy on a daily basis, you can liquidate it almost immediately once you are ready to cash out. Same goes with commodity market. Same goes with Forex. Make sure you do your technical analysis, do your right price action. Most importantly, do your money management, risk and money management. This way you will stay in the market for as long as as you need to be until you get into profit and you are out of the trade. Again, as much as we are taking trades, we are already making money from rebates, not just the trade profit. This is what some traders will not tell you about the rebate. It depends on your broker, actually. It depends on your contract with your broker. I said I was going to discuss this towards the end of the trade, and we might be closing this in the next 10 minutes. We are looking forward to the next 10 candles on 1 minute to know exactly what we are doing. Either we are closing or we are holding. So the rebate is strictly for IBs. If you want to be an IB, particularly with my own broker, Vantage Market, here in Dubai. You can send a direct message via the Telegram group. I would answer you and give you all the information and help you might require or need. But the rebate goes as long as, sometimes they pay you one rebate lot size for 10, 12, depending on how much volume you are trading on the market. This is another side way of making income for yourself as a trader. So the pressure of making money daily from profit alone, from trades that you took on the market, will not just be on your shoulder. So you know exactly how to, manage yourself on a daily basis through rebates and through profit. We're expecting the price to still pull back up. We don't know for how long that's going to take, but I'm expecting in the next 10 minutes, we should have a double top on the 1 minute, which would give us at least to this area. This is where we are going to have to take our profits. The 1 minute time frame is giving us a bullish momentum again. Let's see how the trade goes. Again, if you want to be an IB introducing broker, you can send us a direct message via the Telegram link that we shared on the chat. You can see that by the right hand side of your YouTube. If you're watching via YouTube, send us a message so we can prep you, also give you some advice on how to make the best from your day trading. Trading takes patience, also patience, money management, adequate knowledge in price action. The 5 minute chart now holding just above the 50 moving average. That's a good sign for us. I think by now we should be a couple of hundreds into today's profit. That means if we close the trade right now, we would have a couple of $100 profit, but $100 profit is not what we want to get from the market. So we are still holding since our price action tells us that momentum to the upside is still possible. And this way, if you check, now the market is fractal. So that means the same candle pattern designs that you see on 1 minute chart is most likely what you're going to be seeing on 4 hours or any other time frame. But the 1 minute is just very fast. That means it trains your brain, it trains your eyes on how to read and determine how to read better the price action from top-down analysis, from the bigger time frame to the smaller time frame, and you can use the pattern on the 1 minute to take actions. You will see the double top also on the 4 hours. You will see it on the 1 minute. You will see the double top on the weekly time frame. You will see it on the 1 minute. If you see the double top on the monthly time frame, you can also see it on the 1 minute. It's a fractal market. We're still holding. We are hoping in the next 7 minutes we should be out of this trade. And now the 1 minute is about breaking structure. The 5 minutes is also about following. The next 5 minutes candle should give us a double top and we should be fine for the day. Earlier we were down 9,000. Right now we are top 16, 17,000. That means we already some profit here. But by the time we get to the double top, we should be having some good profit also. So we are still holding. Let's see what we can do. And now as the price approaches our take profit, we are going to be closing some trades again. And let maybe one or two, we'll put the rest on, we'll put the rest at break even. Now the trade is already in profit and the rest running is at break even. This way, whatever the market does, we are already in profit for today. Today's profit is already $6,000 and we have 5,000 running, 4,000, 5,000 running. Plus, remember I talked about rebate. One lot size, sometimes some brokers can pay you 10, 12 rebate, it depends. Now we are out of all trades and our profit for today is $8,000. We are going to be holding on to this plus our rebate. Rebate for today will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, that is 110 lots. So if you're getting $10, for example, per rebate, that's 110 lot size times 10. So for rebate, you get $1,100 also. So for today, that means we backed $8,525 in profit plus whatever rebate. I won't be telling you my own personal rebate. But I mean, if you're getting $10 per rebate, that means $1,100 plus whatever it is that you charged or whatever it is that you traded, then you are in good profit. If you want to be part of this live analysis and trading again, you can join our Telegram channel. We're going to be putting live updates on our Telegram channel all the time about our next trading live session. Today was a good day. We had $8,500 in profit on a $200,000 life account, and I think it's a good day for us. Whatever the price does from here, we are going to see again on Monday after we do our analysis during the weekend. It was nice having you guys with me online, and if you were not online and you finally checked on our video, make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you join our link also for more educational purposes, or if you want to be part of us at NAIT Investment, you're welcome. I'll see you again. Cheers. Have a wonderful weekend.